Guys, Merry meets everybody. It's MicheleMarieDalene again. I'm at the soup kitchen like usual. It's early morning. It's the 19th. It's the night of the great debate, the final debate between President candidates Hillary Clinton and the Donald J. Trump. And tonight, of course, is the final chance to hopefully Mr. Wallace, who will be moderating from Fox News, will be able to get some of the questions that people really wanted to ask out to the candidates. That was, I think, was the most disappointing thing about the original debate on the 9th was like, you guys are yelling at each other and posturing, but you guys are not answering any questions that people really want to know. Granted, some questions seem kind of contrived, but you know what? That's life, okay? No one likes it. That's too bad. Okay. I'm not trying to be funny when I say that. I did a video last night in the studio, and it came out pretty good, and it is uploading as we speak on the home internet. Yeah, it's gonna take a couple hours. You know that it does because it's slow. I was gonna use on MiFi, but I already hit start uploading the video on the home internet, and instead of trying to change things around, I decided to let it finish. It's going to take about 3 hours, 3 to 4 hours to upload, and 1.5 gigabytes, so it's a beast. I showed you something in the video. Unfortunately, I didn't use a wide enough angle lens, so you didn't get a chance to really see what I showed you. So maybe today, this afternoon, we're going to go ahead and do a mulligan. Not the complete mulligan. I'm not going to totally reshoot from scratch. That's ridiculous. What I might do is I might make the item itself that I was trying to show you in the video the subject on the video. Okay, so I might just switch out the to the wider angle lens, or pull the camera back into the shop, into the studio, and then I can show you the item, which was the big metal box I talked about in the video, which you couldn't really see the whole thing because of that reason. So I'm going to be doing an update this afternoon. Temperatures today will be high at 23 degrees. Temperatures will start to cool down this week. And I made a mistake in the video. I mentioned said that Monday of this week was going to be colder. Yeah, Monday, Wednesday is going to be coming up. It's going to be colder. It will on Wednesday, according to temperatures. Possibly snow, maybe, you know, like I said last night in the video, is we're going to still hold up for potential snow in October for southern New England. I don't know if it's going to really happen that way or not, but we already know that on the West Coast, heights in the mountains of heights above 5,500 feet, there was snow, a lot of snow, a lot of wet, heavy snow, but it didn't really happen in the lower elevations, but it certainly did in those peaks. So if you happen to be living in the let's see, what mountain chain is it? Well, the Cascades didn't get it really. I don't think it's called the Rocky Mountains, because, oh, maybe it is. Maybe it's the Rocky Mountains, okay? The peaks of those area, mostly near Oregon and Idaho, and, of course, in British Columbia is going to get it, and, of course, Vancouver had this is from the leftover from that typhoon that came through. Mixed a lot of cold air that was coming down from the Canadian areas, and produced snow, and lots of snow, and nice snow, but the heavy stuff, you know, not really quite as nice, but oh well, it's snow, okay? I like snow. I'll take snow of any size, shape, form, as long as it's not slush. I hate slush, okay? So anyway, that takes care of that. So yeah, right now I'm in the process of doing some computer housekeeping. What I'm going to try to do is I have a whole bunch of DLT tapes and some DC 6250 tapes from on my Linux machine that have never really been cataloged. So going through those tapes because the drive that I originally backed up is no more. So unfortunately, I can't go back and pop in that drive and read all my files back. First of all, I don't even know where it is. Second of all, I think it's FUBAR, because it was already kind of going bad even before. So I don't think I have it anymore. So which is kind of pity, because it was a 250 gigabyte drive. It had a lot of stuff on it, and well, I can't help it. You know, I'll try. It was a, I think it was a Mac Store drive, or maybe it was Western Digital. I don't remember. It was, it definitely had a Western Digital type numbering system. I seem to remember that. So I think it was Western Digital, and the thing was really just absolutely positively horrendously bad. So I backed up to tape, and I have these tape cartridges that were sitting in a box of tapes on my Linux machine for quite a few years, but I don't remember what's on them, so now I gotta go through and make a table of contents on all those tapes. We talked about how you catalog under retrospect. Well, you kind of do something similar with tar. It helps that the tapes have some labels on them, even though they're not really very meaningful to a human being. At least once you have the tapes, when you make your listing contents of tapes using the same type of meaningful labels, you can actually associate tape with the labels, and you can look at them. And that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to try to get back and read them. Right now, I just started reading one of the tapes about midnight, and it was still going through and reading one tape cartridge at 40 gigabytes of stuff. Because remember, tape, unlike disc, does not seek. Even when you can supposedly jump forward and jump backwards in the tape, you still have to basically physically move through all the tape. So it's not like it's going to be super fast. But I'm going to start trying to read some of the tapes in the Linux machine and try to get some of my stuff that I obviously had mislaid. One of the first things I mislaid was my copy of my Final Cut Express. I know I did download a lot of the contents of these DVDs to different computer sessions and on different computers, and I tried the BitTorrent on the Mac is atrocious. And I tried to go online to get the same files from using microtorrent on my Mac from the Pirate Bay, and it was doing its normal baloney. And I just said, nah, I'm gonna try the online, the Linux version, including the command line version and transmission, which absolutely positively had no luck whatsoever at getting through to get the files. So something is strange there, but I think that might be a setting issue. Because remember, the uTorrent program, I was long ago had set that up specifically to my applications the way I like it, and now, of course, the other torrent doesn't use the same system, so a little bit different, but to make it work. But that's something I'll work on later on. For now, I want to thank you very much for watching these videos. I know unless you're technically inclined, this last one that's coming up isn't likely to get your excitement up. If you're a technical person, you might like it, especially if you are a computer equivalent of a gearhead. You're definitely going to love it. But for the average, everyday, plain John and Jane Doe, I don't think it's going to really excite you. It's just not really that exciting, honestly. Even to me, I have to admit, from watching it from my own perspective, it's kind of, get it better. Oh well. Alright, so for now, I'll talk to you soon, okay? Bye-bye.